We're basically at the crash site of the helicopter. This is after pretty much what opens the show on episode 3.
We sent the helicopter up on Saturday and did some second unit, did some circles, did some 360s to simulate it crashing, smoke.
What's great about the effects guys, they've got control fires. They have all these different pockets of smoke all around the helicopter. And I asked the guys, I said, how do you guys control different sizes of smoke? Who does that? And it's walnut dust. And they get a propane and they light it, but they can control the thickness of it by how much dust they throw out. And then they've got these long strips of tubes that snake around, and it's just control fire. And they can do it at different heights and levels. So it's insane.
And cut.
This is a real Huey, and they've taken it apart. These are the blades, real blades, okay? Pilot was over here. There you go. And as an actor coming into this, we don't have to work too hard here. Looks like a real crash. We had a monsoon season here for about 10, 20 minutes.
When you're shooting in Georgia, you have to be prepared for all kinds of weather. Today we experienced the Georgia thunderstorm.
It rained and we had new little rivers and ponds and lakes to slush through. Episode 3 is really Andrea and Michonne discovering the world of the governor.
And we're clearing in 3 sets, guys. Stop moving, no movement. And action!
We get to meet one of the fan favorite characters from the comic books.
The governor is a great nemesis in a way, because he's got good intentions, but his code of ethics is far different than everybody else's.
Aside from my involvement in producing the show, this episode is actually the episode I've been waiting for 3 years. I've been waiting to see the governor. Ever since I read that comic book, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to bring this guy to the screen.
Got a breather! Tim!
Walking around working with David Morrissey, he's a phenomenal actor, very nuanced actor, and he brings so much to that character.
It's been amazing to step into Michonne. I've never really stepped into a character that is this, it's her own living entity. You know, she has her own fan base already. She has her own life force. She fully exists. But I feel like she's looking at me like, what you got? And I'm, you know, hi, can I get up in there? I'm trying to keep my pets quiet because they're attracting attention. They start to become more of a liability than anything useful.
We are in Peachtree City. We have to go down in the woods. I'm not sure if we're gonna have eyeballs on or not.
Doing a little final touches before we throw them out in front of the camera. Gotta keep them fresh.
The jaws were done by Greg and his team that did the amazing job of making them jawless.
The blue on the arms is to represent where their arms won't be eventually, so the visual effects will take off their arms. So we paint up to this point so we get a nice, hard, clean line.
Wardrobes made nice blue sleeves for us, and we put a little blue paint to get us up to the shoulders, which is where we have a little bit of a prosthetic nub that then blends into a CG appendage. And you get to see just a little bit of that depth as they rotate.
Use both hands. Put both hands on it.
She worked here in Los Angeles with a stunt coordinator who specializes in sword training, and then she actually has additional sword trainers in Atlanta.
It's choreographed almost like a dance. Make the first one a little stronger move.
Yeah, okay.
Some of the things we did in the design of this sword, the handle is wrapped with a leather that is twisted around so that you can have a grip on it. We picked a white leather wrap, which will be different than almost any other sword. And then we added some symbols. This symbol right here is the triple goddess symbols. And then the Trinity of Life, which is this symbol here, which is also here, here, and here. Now, mostly you see it with the circle around it, which is your life's in unity. Well, we live in a world of zombies, so we put a square around it on one end and on the middle, because obviously life is not feng shui anymore.
Put down your weapon. That's it. Nice and easy. The fans really love this character, so it's always a lot of fun to play. How's about a big hug for your old pal, Merle? Merle has leaned down a little bit. I've lost about 28 pounds. which really worked well for Merle's return. The craftspeople fashioned a prosthetic for Merle, and it's quite comfortable once you get it on. That's the real one. We have a rubberized one that I'll be running around with mostly, in case I trip, you know. Come and get it!
The Walking Dead. All new episodes Sunday nights at 9, only on AMC. For more exclusive video, go to amctv.com.